I just saw the movie DC's League of Superpets. And what did I think of it? Meh. It's just like a lot of modern movies. It's the movie stars a big cast. It has Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, John Krasinski, Jermaine Clement, and a bunch of overrated hacks. And the movie is directed by Jared Stern, and it's an animated film about Crypto, the super dog. He's the dog of Superman, and the story is about all these superheroes. The Justice League all got kidnapped, and it's about Crypto trying to get this ragtag group of animals to save the superheroes. This rescue mission movie. It's a bright, colorful, animated film. It's cute. It's harmless. Kids are going to love it. Adults are going to tolerate it. It's nothing all that special. It's not that funny, but it's not that insulting, or it's not a bad movie. Like, I don't know what to say about this movie. Like, I just wish animated films were just better. Just better. Like, out of all the anime films that have come out this year, like, come on, Turning Red, Minions, Rise of Gru, Lightyear, and now this, like, they've just been all very underwhelming films, and just, like, I can't even picture myself ever watching these films more than once. Like, they're just so serviceable, paint by numbers, mediocre films. Well, I think Turning Red's actually debatably a terrible film, but I beside the point. But like DC League of Superpets, like there's nothing like bad for kids in this movie. There's nothing that's like, oh my god, you shouldn't teach your kids this. There's nothing like that. It's harmless, fun. The kids, I can see a lot of kids going to see this movie, having a good time, loving the bright colors, the fun action, the cool little characters, and the funny voices. I can see kids having a good time with it, having a fun time, and just, just enjoying it. It's just a fun family film. I don't know. I don't see many adults saying like, yeah, DC League of Superpets, man, this is an anime film of the ages, man. Like, this is another, like, Lego movie, Spirited Away, another Toy Story, like, damn right. Like, no, that's not what this movie is. It is just another animated film to entertain your children. That's literally what this movie was made for, to entertain the kids for an hour and a half so you could get them out of the house and stop watching them. This movie is nothing that special. This movie brings nothing new to the table. All the characters are just very bland, one-note characters. There's all the jokes in this movie are for like children, like for like even like babies, like a lot of silly slapstick jokes, just nothing that funny. I personally, I never laughed once, and some people are like, well, this movie was not made for you, it's made for children. I'm like, well, I think that's a stupid assumption, because there's tons of kids movies I've laughed my ass off watching. I think the first 3 Toy Story films are hilarious movies. I think the Lego movie is super freaking funny. Like, there are a lot of very funny kids movies. I think Monsters, Inc. is a funny movie. I think Aladdin is a super funny film. Like, there's a lot of great, funny kids films out there that kids and adults can laugh at. This movie is for kids. Just for kids. Just like the Despicable Me movies. They're for kids. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not very entertaining for us adults, especially for me. Maybe when I have kids, I'll appreciate it more, but Like, the movie has Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, and they're a good duo. They're very funny guys. They're very talented and entertaining, and they do their job fine. And Keanu Reeves and John Krasinski are Batman and Superman. They do their job fine as well, but nothing just wowed me about it. It literally, the story laid out exactly how I thought it was. It was very paint by numbers, predictable. I knew everything that was going to happen. Nothing all that shocking, and the movie doesn't have to be shocking or anything, but like, give me something. Like, there's nothing new in this film there was nothing new in this movie that I haven't seen before in like 50,000 other films. And even the animation, it looks nice, it's bright and colorful, but nothing groundbreaking with its animation. There was no like slow moments or atmospheric moments. The music was just your typical modern bullshit music. Nothing really stood out to me, really. Again, and it didn't piss me off. Like, this is not like an anime film where I was like, suffering for an hour and a half, or being bored out of my mind, or just being annoyed. Nothing like that. Like, there are moments, like, it passed by the hour and like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Time flew by, and like, oh, okay, cool, that's it. But like, nothing else hit. Like, it's just a movie. That's what it is. It's just another movie. That's all it is. It's just another kid's film. Like, and that's, I don't call that a compliment, really. Like some people are like, well, that's maybe fine enough. I'm like, well, fine enough isn't fine enough. Like, I want something good. I want something really entertaining, something that can like stick out, and something that like maybe like hits you emotionally, or hits that like funny bone really good. Like, I want something actually good. I don't want to go into every movie and just be like, you know what, if it was serviceable, I'm okay with that. I'm like, no, I don't want to celebrate mediocrity. Like, I want something good. And this film is not good. It's not bad by no means. It's just average. It's meh. It's a 5, maybe 6 out of 10 film. Are kids going to like it? Sure. You want to take your kids to go see it? Why not? But if there's something you actually are looking for out there, with a good story, with good characters, watch something else. Just watch something better. But hey, that's just my opinion.